When I read about leadership, I remind you of these two statements, one by Abraham Lincoln. Here's a man who was a reluctant leader. He says, concerning the position he had on slavery, he told his party, his own political party, he says, slavery is wrong. Black people should be freed in America. Do you know that most of his party members owned slaves? And they said to him, you are crazy, we're going to kill you. He went against his own political party. Show me politicians who will do that today. Your conviction should be bigger than your political platform. You know, think about this. All those who were in his party and government at the time, we remember none of them. Write this down. Your convictions make you historical. You are not remembered for what you compromised on. You are always remembered for what you stood for. If you compromise, I guarantee you'll be forgotten easily. He said these words, I have said nothing but for what I am willing to live by, and if it be the pleasure of the Almighty God to die by, end quote. The guy says, look, I'm already dead when it comes to this conviction about slavery. I always say that real leaders are dead people. That's why you can't hurt them, you can't insult them, you can't criticize them, you can't oppose them. Why? They can't feel. They are dead. They've made a decision already. They have an agreement and a contract with death. Some of them actually invite death into their lives. Like Mahatma Gandhi, who sat in that prison and said, I'll never eat another morsel of food until the people of India are free from the yoke of colonialism from Britain. He imposed his own death. No wonder why they had to make sure he didn't die on their hands. Here's another one, almost 100 years later. Read. It says what? It is an ideal for which I hope to live for and to achieve, but if needs be, it is an ideal for which I am prepared to die, end quote. Don't they sound like they know each other? Two different lifetimes, separated by years and years and decades, and yet the same spirit. These are dead men. That's why you couldn't kill them. I believe one of the greatest statements about leadership is found in these words. If you save your life, you will lose it. But if you're willing to lose your life for a cause that is noble, they will never erase you from the books of life. You know, in this conference, you got a choice whether you will be remembered or forgotten. And most people are so useless to their generation that they literally need a tombstone in the earth to remind us that they used to be here. I hope that this conference will destroy your need for a tombstone. That you would etch your name in the hearts of humans because of your willingness to die for a cause, to help humanity become what they were intended to be, that you will never be forgotten. Leadership, therefore, is not about finding something to live for. It's about finding something to die for.